Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Uh, Thank you for having me, everyone. My name is Ahmad Syamsuddin. We are from Department of Electrical Engineering and Informatics, Universitas Negeri Malang. Today, we want to share our study on the sensitivity of graph-based recommender system to interaction sparsity. This is an empirical study of LGCN and PPR-MF. Right now, we are all drowning in information overload. Uh, Things like Amazon, Netflix, Spotify, and the same challenge exists in education. Uh, Information overload is exists. So to deal with this, we need a recommender system. Traditionally, the go-to method has been matrix factorization, but more recently, the field has shifted toward graph neural network, especially like ECN, because it captures higher order relationship between user and items. However, all previous studies were tested on benchmark dataset with fixed interaction density, never evaluated under varied control sparsity condition. So, uh, what the problem is, although LGCN is popular, no study has yet answered how resilient is LGCN to increasingly sparse data, because all previous study only use a fixed dataset, never perform control sparsity analysis. To date, no study has systematically analyzed how model performance is sensitive to increased interaction sparsity. So our study is used to address this gap, uh, this research to systematic and control sparsity. That leads to three research questions. First, how does legacy and perform change as sparsity increase? Is there a critical threshold at certain sparsity level? And is legacy N more sensitive than PPR MF? So here's how we approach it. We use the movie lens 100K with implicit feedbacks. Then from this we generate four sparsity level: 100%, 70%, 50%, and 30%. At each level, we train and compare legacy N and BPR MF and evaluate both using standard ranking metrics such like NDCG at 10, recall at 10, and precision at 10, with experiment workflow from raw data to performance evaluation at each sparsity level. Okay, now let's talk about result of this study. This chart show NDCG at 10 for both models across all four retention level. Notice what happened. First, legacy N start higher than BPR MF at full density in this blue line. But as soon as we drop to 70% retention, its performance fall off a cliff. BPR MF, on the other hand, degrades much more gradually, and by the time we reach 30 retention, legacy N has actually fallen below BPR-MF. This is the core finding of this study. BPR-MF declined far more gradually over the same sparsity range, indicating a structural sensitivity unique to graph-based model. We can see a performance comparison for detailed metrics uh, between legacy and PPR at NDCG at 10 scores at its data retention level. This PPR outperform in 3 out of 4 condition. As we can see in this table. This is happen because legacy N actually work. It relies on propagating information through neighbor in the graph. In a dense graph, each node has many neighbors, so propagation work well and accuracy is high. But in sparse graph, nodes have very few neighbors, so propagation becomes weak, and eventually the model's performance collapse. From our experiments, we identify a critical average degree of roughly 16. Below that threshold, the graph structure simply is not rich enough to support effective message. Okay, let's summarize the core empirical finding. Legacy N experienced a 55 drop and NDCG after losing just 30% of its interaction. On the other hand, PPR under the exact same condition dropped by only 30%. So the graph-based model are not universally superior. Their advantage depend on heavily on having enough graph density to begin with. Because of that, the implication as for the practical guidance, especially for educational recommender system, before choosing legacy N, we need to first check the average node degree of your interaction data. If the degree is below 16%, better we use metric factorization. In conclusion, legacy N is highly sensitive to interaction sparsity. There is a critical threshold around an average degree of 16%. BPR outperform legacy N in most sparse condition with as we tested before, and overall data density should be a key consideration before deploy graph-based recommendation in production. That's it. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.